Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this quick little video as we take a look at some of the potential replacements for Apollo Crews. Tonight on Raw, Apollo obviously picking up an injury in his match against Andrade. He was crying, he was on crutches. Money in the Bank is a week on Sunday. It was being heavily teased. We were going to have to wait and see what the future would hold. I think he's out. I think Apollo is out. And I think this is really clever because I don't think Apollo was someone that was going to win that match. So what they've done is they've built up the sympathy for Apollo. We don't know if Apollo would have won that match or not because now it looks like he's not going to make that match. So it kind of builds up the sympathy, kind of keeps the momentum going in a very weird way, but it does keep the momentum going for Apollo as long as he comes back from injury very, very soon in a few weeks' time. So, yes, I'm not against this. I think that there's some really interesting replacements. So, I've got a top 10 list for you, not in any order. Just 10 potential replacements, and some of these are very, very interesting. I can tell you someone that didn't make the list, and that is Jeff Hardy. I've seen a lot of people saying it'd be really cool if Jeff Hardy would be added. But Apollo is a Raw superstar. Jeff Hardy is seemingly a SmackDown superstar. I don't see them going that way. So, sadly, I don't think Jeff Hardy is a viable option. Right, let's get to the list though. First on my list, MVP. Now, I would not choose MVP personally, but I'm including him because he was the person Apollo beat to qualify. If Apollo can now not compete, would logic say that it should be MVP that takes that spot? I don't know. That's for you to debate. But I do think it's worth mentioning MVP. But as I said, let me be clear, I absolutely would not go that way. Another way I absolutely would not go is Brock Lesnar. You know, if they can shoehorn Brock Lesnar into any match, they will. If there is an opportunity to get him involved here, they'll add him. He is a big draw. Him being involved will bring more eyes onto this. I don't know that they could convince him to be a part of this though, so I'm not sure that realistically he would sign up for this. So I'm going to say no to Brock Lesnar. But it's worth mentioning because you just never know. You just never know. Another name on the list, Murphy. Murphy has had a decent push in recent times. So he didn't qualify, but now there's an opportunity to include him. Murphy could be a lot of fun in this ladder match. Same with my next picks, and those are the Vega Boys. I don't know what they go by. It could be Vega's Heels, the Vega Boys. I don't know what that faction is called. But you've got Andrade, you've got Angel Garza, you've got Austin Theory. They are all over Raw. So it wouldn't surprise me if one of them was to be picked as a replacement. Again, I still wouldn't go that way. But again, wouldn't surprise me if they did. Next up, we've got Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe returned to Raw this week. He was on commentary. It could be that they knew Samoa Joe was coming back, and so they decided to try and find a way of putting him into this match because he is a big name. He has been competing, you know, for a long, long time now, and he is known to wrestling fans. So now that he is back, he would be a good person to add into this match. Could you imagine Samoa Joe brawling his way through the WWE headquarters? Not sure they'll go that way. Might be a little bit too soon. But again, big name that's just returned. Next on the list is a big name that hasn't returned yet. Apparently picked up a slight knock at WrestleMania, so that might rule him out of this. But I would say Twitter seems to be leaning towards Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens beating Seth Rollins at WrestleMania and then disappearing. Amazingly, even though Seth lost, he is the one that's challenging Drew for the championship. So Kevin Owens absolutely deserves to at least be involved in this Money in the Bank. But we're going to have to wait and see if he has recovered from the slight knock that he picked up. 4 more. We've got Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal returned this week on Raw. So Jinder Mahal could be a lot of fun, because if he was to win Money in the Bank and Drew retained, then you've got all those 3MB connotations, the whole history there as well. I'm not saying that Jinder versus Drew would be like a big money match, but I think for wrestling fans, it would be kind of cool to see Drew taking on Jinder in, like, you know, for the WWE Championship. Like, who thought we would be having this conversation? 3 more to go. What if it's a surprise call-up? What if it's someone from NXT that's maybe not on NXT now? How about Tommaso Ciampa? What if Tommaso Ciampa is the replacement? What if Ciampa had lost to Gargano, got beaten up by Karrion Kross, and now he makes his debut on Raw, wins a qualifying match, and goes to Money in the Bank? Imagine Tommaso Ciampa in that match. But things get even bigger and more exciting, because shout out to Anthony JCP, who said AJ Styles. AJ Styles, we last saw being buried. He lost Gallows and Anderson. He almost lost his life. A great way to bring him back would be to put him in this match and kind of reintroduce him again, show us all that he is still alive and well, and have him compete for that Money in the Bank briefcase. The final one I've got, and this is the one I would go for, Edge. Edge has been away for 9 years, came back at the Royal Rumble, had that match at WrestleMania, which really split opinion, but there's no denying Edge being inserted in this match and potentially winning this match would be huge. Absolutely huge. I think a lot of us want to see Edge being given these kinds of opportunities, having been away for 9 years. So I would go with Edge. Have him qualify, have him beat MVP. I've got no problem with that. Have him qualify. But I would love it if Edge was to win this match. So there we go, guys. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comments below. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.